As I said, the topic of this next video is the fact that I really am a yapper, okay, guys? I really am a yapper. Like, it had been something I knew that I talk a lot, but since, growing up now and realizing what, let's say, for like partner wise, let's go with partner wise for a reference. When I look at my partner compared to my young years, as they say, I wanted someone who had these like specifications, someone smart, someone who can keep up with me and all. But like now I'm thinking about it, of course I want someone smart and someone that can keep up with me, but I just want someone to listen to me, which is going to turn all miserable now and sad, and she got in her feelings and got mad. But genuinely, I just want someone that listens to me. I have a best friend. She's the best. She really, really like genuinely listens to me most of the time. But still, like we're long distance and all. I cannot be giving her podcasts every day about like literally every fleeting topic that comes into my mind. But when I think about a partner, someone that's going to spend the rest of my days with me, I want someone that can listen to me, if you understand what I'm saying. Like, I don't really have much people that listen to me, and I try to not like live in this victimized stance that maybe it's just because I excessively talk. Like, it's not just me talking about something normal. No, I excessively speak. I speak a lot, but still, I really just crave someone who will sit there and just listen to me yapping. Maybe no, not maybe, I'd like them to add their like piece and their take, but still, like, just someone to listen to me and I guess acknowledge just how knowledgeable I am. Which I think a lot of people know, but who's willing to actually listen to that knowledge? Honestly, it keeps me up at night, which brings me to a whole new topic or other topic, which is I have too many personalities that I don't know which is the correct one anymore. Just what I'm saying. I understand that I'm a very mutable person, like I adapt, but at this point I'm feeling like I'm starting to lose my actual self, if you understand what I'm saying. I'm starting to lose my, like, who am I? Am I witty? Am I sarcastic? Am I an introverted person? Am I an extroverted person? I genuinely don't know anymore, and it's kind of scary to me because I don't know who am I real with and who am I just muting with, like a chameleon. Who am I just I don't know. It's not that I don't even pretend. It's not like a whole process going behind my brain every time I'm speaking with someone, but like I genuinely don't know if there will exist someone who I will never think about manipulating, or will never think about just like discarding, if I could say that. Genuinely, like, I'm not mean, I'm not a bad person, I can assure you, but like I just want to know, will there exist someone who genuinely will understand me, like the actual me inside? Whoever that is behind all these layers of personality. I mean, I am broken, I am sad, I guess traumatized, and a lot of things like those. And I like some things that I don't really tell anybody about, except again my best friend. But even my best friend doesn't know everything, so it's just that my brain cannot accept the fact that there's some things that we just aren't supposed to tell to anybody. Like, it doesn't make sense to me. I want someone to know me for who I truly am. It's so hard, living in so many different situations where I'm different, where like I'm a different person with every freaking body. Like, you just changing schools. I've changed schools just in high school for like 3 times, and my personality like shape shifted every one of those freaking years. Like, even through phases it shape shifted, and it just like I don't let anyone inside of me pause. I don't let anyone to know what's going on inside of me, if you understand what I'm saying. Like, they don't know my real emotions. They don't know what makes me tick. They don't know what makes me happy, what makes me sad. They always are making assumptions that I genuinely don't understand. I don't work by. And it's when it comes to the opposite, they're so freely talking to me about anything that comes into their mind. Like, I remember last year, girls were already telling me about their home struggles and I don't know what, and maybe their overshares and I don't know. But like for me, if it's not at least 5 years, you won't even get like one of the mini keys, like not even a huge key to the doors I have inside, and it's exhausting, you know. It gets to a point where it's exhausting because faking it every day and realizing one day that you're faking it really is exhausting because I mean, come on, it's draining to just continue as this personality who you are not sure if it's even the real you or not. Like, I don't know, honestly, I just want someone that opens me like a vault, whoever that someone could be. I hope it's myself, you know. But like even for myself, I think I have very heightened like self-awareness. That's the thing. I feel like I'm very self-aware. I know my emotions. Sometimes I try to correlate between them to know like the causes and consequences of each emotion and like what caused it, what was the consequence, what it made me feel and all of that shebang. But rarely does anybody understand me, you know, which is exhausting. And I don't mean it in like the way that I'm so deep and I'm so like so engulfed by my own existence that nobody understands me. No, I genuinely want someone to understand me, like someone that just gets me, you know. And I don't know if it exists in this world or not. Like, I don't know what to even talk to say about it. But like, come on, I literally have a yapping channel. I just want someone to hear me yap and like interact with me and just maybe I'm looking for validation. That could be the reason. I mean, I'm trying to be totally honest with myself, but I want someone who genuinely recognizes that maybe I'm smart, you know? Okay, what a song. That maybe recognizes I'm actually smart, you know, I'm actually intelligent. I'm someone who's brilliant, but this is me saying it to myself and myself only. I would never admit it out loud. But I want someone that will say it to me. And I mean, I won't even start with the whole like, let me see how much has it been. 7 minutes. Let me not even start with the imposter syndrome I have whenever people tell me, oh, you're really smart, you're really like, I don't know what. It feels like they're lying. That's first of all. And it's not even that they're lying, it's just that when they say I'm smart, they mean I'm a nerd, they mean in academics, they mean in studying. And most of the time I don't even like be feeling fulfilled myself. And like, I don't want you to know me for getting good grades. I don't want you to know me for that, man. I want you to think that I'm smart for the amount of knowledge I have. I could go with you from quantum physics to politics to religion to, I have an opinion on everything, but nobody gets that opinion most of the time. Nobody gets to hear my opinion because at the end of the day, I'm just a nerd who sits at home and probably does homework for her whole life and she'll continue doing that, when in fact I'm a very radical person. And I want someone to recognize that. I want someone to understand that. I want someone to hear my point of views, you know, debate them, tell me am I right, am I wrong, make me feel like, oh my god, that's exactly the point I was going to state. But it's either I'm too deep and everybody is shallow, or maybe I'm just too full of myself, or I don't even understand at this point. But as I said, it's exhausting. It's not something that exactly keeps me up at night, like it's a constant thing, like sorry, it's a constant thought, but it still bangs in my head whenever I'm daydreaming or some sorts of things, like when I'm writing some like point of views and daydreams. I really love to write daydreams, which I always deny, by the way. Like, there's quite literally, I think my best friend isn't even like sure about that fact, but there's literally nobody that knows I write my own fan fiction, like of my own thoughts. Like, no one knows that. Not that I'm willing to like not that I'm willing to like tell anybody that, but like still, like those are the vaults, like the secret vault of my thoughts. What I was saying was, and whenever like I try to continue and reread what I just wrote, I always come back to the fact that I literally write about people I just like that have someone to listen to them. And what's funny is I be like, okay, for this like persona, I'm literally going to just like react from my own thoughts, and then I'm like, is this the real me, or is this me adapting to that situation? Like I'm always like, oh, what would I do in this situation when I'm daydreaming and I imagine like this romantic situation, and I'm like, will I actually do that? Like in that romantic situation, I'm witty, I'm fun, I'm sarcastic, I'm full of confidence, and then in real life, I wonder, will I do that, or will I like give off a whole other energy and a whole other person? Like I genuinely don't know at this point. Will there be someone who genuinely will get to know me fully, or no? This is probably all coming from like childhood trauma, and I understand, but since I have no therapist available right now, you'll go and have to listen to this. Whoever y'all are.